I'm in the cinema on my own. Looks like it's party vibes. You can see I'm on my own. There's no one around. I've got all the cinema to myself, and I'm about to watch Batman. The Batman. Robert Pattinson, the new Batman. It's been 3 hours long. So let's see how we go with this one. Like I said, I'm on my own. I don't know how many seats there are on here, but there's quite a few seats in here. I'm sure I can sit at the back on the nice ones there. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go. Right. What a great 3 hours that was. Just spent 3 hours watching the Batman. It's a fantastic film. I must say it was a fantastic film. Was it one of the best Batman? I'm going to have a think about that. I'm going to have to go and have a look again. In fact, I'm going to go and watch it again, I think, because I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, the score was fantastic. When you watch the trailer, it's particularly that first one, I think it was one of them where he gets out the car and it goes dun, 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 dun. That's all the way through the film. I mean, the score is brilliant. Yeah, so anyway, The Batman with Robert Pattinson, not Michael Pattinson, Robert Pattinson. And what's her name? Kravitz is his Catwoman. Yeah, fantastic film. Really good film. I really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, what can I say? I'm quite taken aback, to be honest. I enjoyed the trilogy. In fact, I've enjoyed most of the Batmans. I didn't like the one with George Clooney, or was it Val Kilmer? One of them. In fact, I didn't know the George Clooney one I didn't like, but the majority of them I've enjoyed. In fact, I used to watch Batman as a kid. But yeah, Batman and Robin. Yeah, no, this was a really good film. Really good. What else can I say about it? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to recollect because it's 3 hours. It was a bit cold in the cinema. That's one thing I didn't enjoy. It was a bit cold. Good job I wore my jacket. I was a bit stiff coming out of my knees, but yeah, it's a really good film. It's just how you would want. It's not like a comic book. Well, it is. It's a comic. Batman's a comic, obviously, but it's not like the version, the Batman vs Superman version with, I forgot the guy's name. It's not that kind of Batman. It's more grounded, more real. It's like you're living in that. You're actually living in Gotham. You're actually there, and it's a real place on Earth. And there's just this man that, that wants vengeance, as I say. Yeah, that just kind of feels a bit like me. I could see lots of me in that. I can see lots of me in that film. In him, in that character. It's a different Batman from what you've seen before. The Christian Bale Batman was a little bit grounded. Maybe the one with Bane was a little bit grounded. You felt like he was, you kind of felt like he was part of it. You felt like that was a place because it had like political story to it. But this one, I'm not going to tell you any spoilers or anything like that, but it's a really good film. There's a bit where he narrates. Everything, all the characters are really good. Gordon was fantastic. It just, it really, really was a good film. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it really was. Like I said, I'm going to have to watch it again. But, yeah, The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I think also, yes, I want to say this, Robert Pattinson was brilliant as Batman. And I love the bits where he was, there's one bit where he turned sideways, his silhouette and his sideways, and he just, with his chin and everything, he just looks the part. I mean, it just looks like he come out, the graphic novel, Batman. Any reservations that anybody had of him being the Batman, or no, that was completely. I hope he takes it on again. I'd like to see him in it more than once. I like him to keep going with this. I don't want it to be a trilogy. I like it to keep going, and I want him to be the Batman, because I thought he was brilliant. So I don't think they could have picked a better at this stage for the age that he's supposed to be. It was an excellent film. I can't think of anything that I could nitpick about it. The Riddler was excellent. The character, is it Paul Dano who played Riddler? What else can I say about it? But yeah, it just the reason why I connect with him, because I just felt parts of it just felt like that was me. That was, I could feel his anguish or pain, or there's lots of him, that character in me. But yeah, 3 hours, almost 3 hours. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Maybe if I come back another time with another review, once I sat down and thought about it, but I can't nitpick anything. I can't. Some people said, I heard some reviews, a couple of reviews where somebody said that he was a brooding character. He wasn't like Christian Bale's character, who was kind of flashy and flamboyant and had a different personality than he did as a Batman. So Bruce Wayne, him as Bruce Wayne, some people were saying that him as Bruce Wayne and him as Batman were the same. I could see that, but I could see why he would be. Particularly at that age, whereas the Christian Bale one was a bit older, and he's probably gone through a lot of things, and he's probably more flashy and joked around a bit with, and he's probably gone through the anguish of losing his parents. Not gone through it, but he's gone. So with this one, I just felt that it was ideal. Ideal. I say the storyline was good. It wasn't over long. It felt like I was in there for maybe 2 hours or something like that. It didn't feel like 3 hours, because the story didn't drag. There was no lull, and all of it was. And I'm going to say this as well. He spent a lot of time, as nearly all the way through the film. I would say 99% of the film, he's actually in the Batsuit. And for years, people complained that maybe he didn't, as a Batman, he only come in and out, and he was mainly Bruce Wayne. But no, in this film, he's 99% Batman. And there's only one bit where he's not, a couple of bits where he's not, but 99% of it, he's actually in the suit. And he's, really good. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to go and watch it again. Anyway, that was my review of the Batman. Go and see it. Make sure you go and see it. It is excellent. Very good detective story. Okay? Alright. The Batman.